Okay, there we go. And I think we can do Horizon now, but I think we have. But I think it'd be a good idea to actually do our crew conversations first.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
Yeah, we have to do Horizon now. Select, no, messages? No new messages. Squad. Damn. Not enough levels. Not enough XP. Weapon upgrades, sniper damage, sure, why not? There's only one person's going to benefit from that anyway. Oh dear. That's upgrade for 40 inch. 40 inch? Jesus Christ. Do you play like PC on on your couch, like far away with your fucking dinner tray? You know, the tray with the keyboard and mouse and stuff. I could do it with a desk extender actually, so I could have something a bit more ergonomic.
Shepard, how can I help?
Oh, everybody has these individual upgrades. I should actually definitely talk to these guys.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Ultrawides are a nice luxury. Not essential if you have multiple monitors, but it's a nice luxury to have. Let's have a look. If I go to switch to mine right now. Yeah, that's kind of what my screen looks like. So like, if I'm playing like a normal 16:9 game, I can actually put the chat like off to the side there, as opposed to on another monitor, which is nice. Obviously, if you're playing, you can play games, you know, in ultra wide, and some games look really nice. I mean, if you guys have watched me play Mass Effect 3, really good. And there's also other stuff, but you know, Chrome, for example. If I can like do this, hook that up, then put like I don't know Discord on the other screen like that. You know, there's a it's a nice little thing to have set up. Some productivity. Also, so editing software like Sony Vegas is really nice. Obviously, one of the main issues though is trying to stream a game on Twitch that's in ultra wide. I mean, this is my workaround, having replacing the black bars with like a blurred thing in the background, because usually without it would just look like that. But I, make use of the bit more GPU intensive, but it makes stuff look like this, and then I end up local recording it and put it onto YouTube later. But yeah, some games look really nice and ultra wide. It is a curve monitor, which the curve isn't 1000R. Not bad. Yeah, no, I did see that, but I also get pop-ups for Sony Vegas telling me to upgrade it for $50 from to 19, so I might actually get that. Because I think all my versions of Sony Vegas have been from Humble Bundle. Like currently got 15. I think the version on I got Vegas Pro 14 on Humble Bundle, then 15, and I think the version that's on there now is 18. So I think I might actually go grab that. Might work out. It might be good.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Easy enough. I won't say I'm a professional with it. I could do, edits and cuts and overlays and that and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I did do film and television production and media production in college and university, so I do have a bit of technical know-how with this kind of thing. But Sony Vegas was self-taught because in college it was Adobe Premiere, and then in university it was Final Cut, which I didn't really like. They told us to use Final Cut Pro in the editing suites at uni, but I was mostly doing my editing at home on Vegas. But the main reason why I use Vegas is because of batch render. So, say for example, what I'm going to do with the footage for this game and this stream is I'm going to have about 4 hours of footage all there, and I'm just going to cut it up and highlight them into sections, and then I'm going to tell Sony Vegas to basically render each individual section as its own video. But then I've got 4 episodes of Mass Effect 2 I can upload at a later date, rather than just very convenient.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Yeah, it's an interesting feature. I mean, I'm sure the other editing softwares have similar features, but for the purpose of just recording gameplay and commentary and then just cutting it up into parts to put on YouTube, it's very convenient. So saying that, I have tried in the past to actually edit down my Let's Plays and playthroughs on YouTube to make them a bit more digestible, and I've done a few for Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 1 and I think Dark Souls 2 as well, but I don't know. I don't know if they were any good.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Adobe Suite. I like Photoshop. Didn't mind Premiere. I could probably get back into using that again if I wanted to, but I don't. I don't know. Maybe I think Premiere was actually a better editing software, but it didn't have the functions at the time that I needed. So maybe I need to, maybe it does now. But I don't know, it's expensive, and I don't see Adobe going on Humble Bundle anytime soon. And you have to, you could subscribe to the service. After Effects, I would love to learn how to do After Effects so I could actually create my own overlays, stream effects, and all sorts of stuff, but yeah. Might buy it just to stick around. I mean, give it a go, make some videos, stuff, but it's Humble Bundle. I mean, I'm literally paying. I'd be paying like just for that particular program. I won't be using any of the other softwares that come with that bundle. Hey, yeah, subscriptions. It's costly. Oh, by the way, Crabs, I looked at Kick. No. It looks like Twitch, but black and green. And it's run by gambling websites and shit. There's a lot of red flags.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Yeah, but like it's literally a dead.
Shepard, how can I help?
I looked it up and looked into it, and it was like, yeah, I get 95% of the sub money, but most people who subscribe to me use Prime, so you gonna cough up money to subscribe? No, I don't think so.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
From what I can what I can understand as well, most of the people who are it's run by a gambling company. A lot of the top category is like slots and other gambling. And from what I understand, the main people that are championing that website are the people that have been banned from Twitch. So, yeah. God stars.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Why won't Chakwas be the person to ask about that?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Alright. What did he give us? Weapons, armor, no. Prototype. Modern Omni-Tool. Modern gets 20% tech powers. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Nuke everything with his fire. Oh God.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before.
Alright. What? Oh, ship enhancements. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not interested in Jacob's life story. My father never spoke to me.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Nope, they're food paste. The big baby reaper. Can I smell that seat?
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I know why we had to destroy KG's gray box, but it doesn't make it any easier. Zaid's strolling around like he owns the place, but he seems a little confused. 20 years of seeking revenge, and now it's over. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Never heard that line about about Zaid before.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Right, I think she does the probes, right? No mineral scanner. We don't technically need that because we've got the mod on, but I'll take it anyway just because who knows, we might need it.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yes, free playthrough. Almost at the end. We've just need to do the twin princes and the and if need be, need to do twin princes and the soul of cinder for the main bosses. We still need to do the dragon, ancient wyvern, and the whatever his name is, nameless king for it's optional, and then obviously we've got DLC. No minigame mod. I mean, to be fair, I was gonna keep the mini games. Initially I wanted to do the mod where it just got rid of where it was just one probe, everything done. But for whatever reason, it just wouldn't install, so I just went with the no minigame mod. Pretty convenient though.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure.
Just
Just
gonna be
checking the weapon systems. You
Are we
can
gonna be
never too
fucking
careful.
Gary?
I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
One probe, all resources. It's fucking good. Really good. I can't believe I hadn't done it sooner.
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as people from a group like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I trained to become a Spectre after the Normandy was destroyed, but it didn't work out. Too much politicking at the Citadel. Nobody was willing to take risks. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
You basically became Batman.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the Mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You can try. I've never, like I said, I haven't had bloody hell. I technically haven't had an AMD GPU either. I've had an ATI one. But, no. I'm not too sure. I go with the NVIDIA ones because it has the encoder chip for the NVENC, you know, so I can, for like video production and stuff. But AMD, not too sure how that is. You'd have to like do your research. So I mean that's part of computer stuff anyway. Just doing the research, you know, going online, checking reviews, and seeing what's the best fit for your computer.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
They do? Okay, but the shit's apart. Early days. I feel like if you wanted to like stream, you'd go for, and you wanted to use an AMD GPU, you'd have to go with an overkill processor to compensate, right? Or maybe just have a second PC for streaming.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
You gotta calibrate.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Alright. Panic cannons. Okay. Suppose we're gonna be alright. Ray tracing is bullshit, yeah. It's a gimmick. It's like 4K, it's still a luxury. Not even worth the money.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to recite her once. Damn good rifle. I remember Jesse's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there. I killed my way across the Terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember injecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver, and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away, and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
UAV1 it's called. I actually recorded some footage with in the AV1 for stuff the other day, but my version of Sony Vegas couldn't handle it, so I had to like upload it and then re-download it as an MP4. Fucking stupid. Yeah, it's a video format codec. I think only the more recent versions of Sony Vegas can support it. 15 can't.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Didn't quite, I don't know. Couldn't quite tell the difference between the two. Couldn't quite tell the difference in quality, to be honest, with AV1 versus H.264.
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men. So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright. Just has a smaller video size. Suppose that makes sense. Like how high video quality can you get? A the bit rate to megabyte ratio or something, I don't know.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
What's in them?
Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
What if the answers aren't what you expect?
I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for names, dates, places.
What happens when you find what you're looking for?
I go hunting. Anyone who's screwed with me pays. Their associates pay. Their friends pay. The galaxy's gonna be a lot emptier when I'm done.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
Whoa, watch out. she's got a predator.
You think about this a lot, don't you?
I go to sleep with this. I wake up with it. Everyone I kill, I pretend it's the ones that did this to me.
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me. You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate. Live like a queen. I could help.
You'd be my first mate.
I'd lead the boarding party and handle the executions.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up.
Ah. That's good compression. I remember back in the day, like 10, going back like 10, 12 years ago now, when I first started YouTube using Fraps. Probably like, oh god, yeah, Fraps would have like such a high, just eat your hard drive completely.
I should go.
Yep. Hey.
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
I've picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the Collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
Alright, armor. Oh, no. Prototypes. Her biotic damage is... Yeah, but she has shockwave and, like, throw, doesn't she? Power's not even worth upgrading.
Hey.
What do you think of our mission?
I don't care. I'm out to survive it, then cut loose.
I should go.
Yep.
Alright.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
I won't be second-guessed on my own ship by my own ship. Do it.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Yeah, racist.
Human, female. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Why do you want me to try to kill you?
Want? I do what I'm meant to. Fight and reveal the strongest. Nothing in the tank ever asked what I want. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. That imprint failed. He has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Is it that easy for Okir's perfect Krogan to abandon his mission?
Okir is just a voice in the tank. If his imprints are true, then he created something stronger than him. So he's not worthy of me. And if his hatreds aren't strong enough to compel me, they've failed too. I feel nothing. I have no connection.
I took you and I released you. Follow my command and you'll have purpose.
Nothing in the tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've earned it.
My enemies threaten galaxies. Everyone on my ship has earned their place.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise shepherd. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
All right.
Shepherd.
Stop struggling!
Great.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
All right. Give him the what was it, the Claymore? I don't even know if that's even good. I like it in 3, but Mass Effect 2, I've never actually used it.
Shepherd.
Collectors.
Shepherd.
Head out of here. Head out here for now. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's everyone spoken to.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
On Vanguard it's great, but I don't use it on the Vanguard. I just use it, for Vanguard I use the Geth plasma shotgun, and then when it comes to weapon upgrade path or whatever, the weapon training that you get on the collector ship, you I just end up getting the assault rifle for range. You feed my fish? No, they died. They died, like... I think I have to feed them after every mission. Because, you know me, I just play a mission, then I go up to there, and it's like... Yeah. And she ain't hot with me yet to do missions.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
The Praetorians, the Scions, no good.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Alright, unread. Transmission, elusive man. I see you've awakened Okia's Krogan, a dangerous decision. But you've got free reign in this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable, it has to be put down. Don't lose the body. Based at least partially on collector technology, could offer useful genetic data, but again, you're in charge. Alright. Okay. I never had Kelly do the lap dance or the or the fish feeding. Probably get on that. I need to buy new fish. Yeah, the Praetorians are terrible as well, but luckily there's boxes we can like scoot behind. But yeah, I need the yeah, need to buy new fish. All right, guys. I think that'll be it for today. Got 4 hours. I did originally promise to do Outriders and Mass Effect 2, but sadly friend pulled out of Outriders, and I kind of decided fuck it, we'll jump straight into Mass Effect. But yeah, thank you all for coming by tonight. Don't know what. Well, I do know what we're streaming next week. We'll be streaming some Resident Evil 4 remake. That comes out on the 23rd, I believe. So no, it comes out on the 24th, which sadly I'll be in work, so I won't be able to play it until the weekend. But yeah, hopefully you guys will be there to check it out. I think you only get on chance the dinner thing. Sure about that. But yeah, probably play a bunch of Resident Evil 4 remake. I'll probably end up finishing that in like a couple of streams, 8 hours maybe. If I stream anything else, I don't know what it will be. I'll try and get something planned. So yeah, I'll probably eat an ice cream to help my throat, and maybe play some Fallout New Vegas until about 7 o'clock in the morning. At what point I'll go to bed, whatnot. Let's have a look. What kind of music should we put on? End the stream. On YouTube now. I'll be streaming it on Twitch, but it'll be uploaded onto YouTube as soon as possible. I need to record. I need to get all the cutscenes together as well, so I could do the remakes versus original stuff. Because I did that for Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, and those are my more popular videos on the channel. I figured it makes sense to do them ones. All right, fuck it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you later.